Hey everybody, welcome to the Cafe of Knowledge. Glad y'all can join us today. Jay is not here today, but he will be here next week. You know, he be on his grind this time of the year. So he be on his grind with his other job. But that's okay, because y'all already know when y'all seeing Jay, I'm finna spill some hot tea on somebody's ass. Y'all already know how that go. So I just want to take this time first and tell all my subscribers, thank y'all. I appreciate it. We see that the subscribe numbers are coming up. Please, if you're a new viewer, please click like and subscribe. We appreciate you tuning in with us today. And to all of our subscribers, thank you for being so dedicated to this channel, Cafe of Knowledge. We really do appreciate it. See, I have to take that time sometime and thank the viewers and thank the subscribers, because without y'all, the channel wouldn't be doing as good as it's doing. So I just want to take that time and say thank you all and appreciate it so much. Okay, now that we got that out the way, now let's get right on in to what we're supposed to be talking about today. Now, the title is Who Changed the Funerals to Family Reunions Only? Okay, now this request came from Ben Clemenson. I think I said it right, and I hope I said it right. And if I didn't, I'm so sorry, Ben. But it's Ben Clemenson. That's who requested this topic today, one of our subscribers, and we thank him so much for that. So he sent in this request, and we're going to do that request today. So, who changed the funerals to reunions, family reunions only, or family gatherings only? That's what I want to know, because, you know, that was a good question right there, and I want to know that myself. Because, see, let me tell y'all, first of all, let's talk about what a funeral is. What are funerals for? Okay? Now, funerals is when people come and they show their love and they show their respect, and, you know, they there for the person who has left us and who is deceased, right? So, it's supposed to be where, you know, family show their love, family and friends. They show their love, their respect, and their care, their last respects, love, care for that person. Okay? It's supposed to be for us to acknowledge and recognize the death of that person. Okay? It also gives the mourners time to grieve, okay, and accept the reality of the loss of everyone's loved ones, okay. Funerals give friends and families the opportunity to express their love, and it can be very comforting to the families who have lost that loved one. So when you have people coming around and people are there, it also gives the grieving people comfort, you know, so they can try to make it through the next day. You know, it's just giving your sympathy, your love, showing all of that for that person, okay? It gives the family a time to adjust to their loss. Okay? Now that we got that out the way, and it's also for people to give their testimonies and their love and speak and tell how they missed that person and how they enjoyed that person, and kind of give you a kind of summary of who that person was and how they was, okay? So now that we done got all that out the way, now let's talk about how the family has turned, or everybody has turned the funeral into a family reunion or a family gathering. Now, I'm getting ready to spill some hot tea on a lot of people. So you might as well get ready for it because it's coming. You already know how it go. So let me spill some hot tea on some folks' asses around here. Okay? Now, the thing is, family come together, like when a family pass away at a funeral, and family come from everywhere, all over the place, and they come in, and it's packed, and everybody's showing up. Everybody's showing up. Everybody is showing. Don't nobody show up until somebody dies. Okay? Family don't come together, and they don't have any type of togetherness or family gathering or anything like that unless somebody die. I can't understand that. And I don't think nobody gonna ever get me to understand that. Because you'll come to the funeral. You will stand in the line at the house waiting on the hearse and the limousines, and everybody, they dress sharp and they ready, they ready to go, and then, they line up, and then they go down to the church. If they line up at the church or whatever, they'll take the time, they'll go to the church, and then after they go to the church, then they'll go to the burial site to lay the loved ones to rest, and then after that, everybody either go to the family house, or either they'll go to the church, and everybody sit around and they eat and they laugh and they talk, and people hadn't seen each other in years and everything like that, and they just stay all day long or half the day as a family, and everybody's getting along, everybody's having fun, everybody doing that. But when it comes time for a family reunion or a family gathering, only about 5 or 12 people will show up. I ain't understanding that. Make it make sense to me. When it comes, everybody have the funds, everybody have the clothes and the gear to wear, and everybody find transportation to get to that funeral. Everybody find all this. But when it comes time to have a family reunion where everybody got breath in their body and they trying to enjoy each other, don't but 5 or 12 people show up. Make it make sense to me. I'm trying to figure out, you can come to see someone after they have passed, but you couldn't spend that time with that person when they was living. You had all kind of excuses in the world. Let me spill some tea on the people who are just like that. You don't go around your family, or you don't come to anything the family have, but as soon as somebody die, here your ass come. Why? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is it that you can show some love when a person die? So you mean tell me that a person have to die before you decide to come and see them and to see the family? Now, what kind of sense do that make? I need somebody to let me know what's going on with that. You ain't seen the family in 5 or 10 years or more, 5, 7, or 10 years or more. But soon as they pass away, here your ass comes. I'm trying to figure out how that works, or what's going on with you to think that that's okay, because it's not okay. So I'm reading your ass, the person who does that. Then you will have, it's wall to wall to wall to wall at a funeral, but it ain't wall to wall to wall for a family gathering or a family reunion. So you mean to tell me that a person have to die or leave this earth before you pay some respect to them? I mean, I'm just asking. I want to know, because this is something I've been wanting to know for a long time. And we all, my viewers, my subscribers, everybody who has subscribed to this channel, and you know, y'all with the Cafe of Knowledge, y'all tell me, because I know that y'all have all seen this too before. You will have some family members that will come to the funeral that you don't even know they your family. Somebody have to tell you that that's your family. And then when somebody tell you, they say, oh, I'm your cousin such and such. I'm your uncle such and such. Or I'm your auntie such and such. And you be like, really? Through who? Oh, well, I'm on your dad's side or your mama cousin's side. Or I'm on this right here. Really? I ain't never seen you before. What's your name? Oh, my name Johnny. Yeah, you know, me and her used to have a good time together. Or me and him used to have a good time together. We used to do that way. Well, I can't tell. Because I ain't never seen you. And I'm in my 20s, or my 30s, or my 40s, or my 50s, and I ain't never seen you. So, if y'all was so close, or you enjoyed him or her so much, or you had so much love for him and her so much, or if you really just, oh, I got so many fond memories, and we used to do this, if y'all used to do all that so much, why I ain't never seen you 20 years later, or 10 years later? That person you talking about done had kids, grandkids, everything else, and you trying to convince me how good and how close and how all this y'all were. I ain't never seen you before. I ain't never seen you a day in my life. Matter of fact, they ain't never said nothing about you. So, you wait until that person passes before you show some love. Make it make sense to me, because I really can't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And then you have some that, while I just feel like this. While people have breath in their body, celebrate them then. While people are walking around and they have breath in their body and they still here, see about them. Call them, talk to them, come to your family reunions, come to your family gatherings, do stuff with them. Because I'm trying to figure out how you can say family and you love that person, but you never see that person. You go 5 years, 7 years, 10 years or more without even talking to that person. You find out probably what that person doing through someone else, but your ass don't never call that person, talk to that person, communicate with that person, and see how that person is doing. But you say you love them. You say that's your family member. You say that's your friend. But they ain't seen you and talked to you in 5 and 7 and 10 or more years. But then as soon as they pass on and leave us, hey, your ass come running. Now I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to spill some tea on your ass, because I'm trying to figure out, how do you think that's okay? Actually, that's disrespectful to do somebody like that. Now I'm trying to get some understanding on how come somebody has changed the funerals into family reunions and family gatherings. That's not how that go. That's not how. Only time the family get together is when somebody die. What kind of shit is that? That never could make sense to me. But you say you love them. You say you care about them. You say that they your friend. You say they your cousin. You say they your uncle. You say they your aunt. You saying all this, but ain't nobody never seen your ass. I just can't get that for nothing in the world. I really can't. Now they won't attend. Let me spill some tea on this particular person right here. And that particular person know who I'm talking about. Probably they probably done left this show by now. But I'm here to tell you, you deliver the message. Because this person right here, shoot him this video. You know somebody who like that, shoot him this video. Because they needs to know that ain't right. You won't call the person. You won't call the certain family member. You won't come visit this certain family member. You can ride right through their town. You got a family member that live in a certain area, and you probably on your way somewhere for a trip, and you know that family member stay in that city or that state you done drove through trying to get to where you going. You don't even stop. Or you don't even pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm rolling through your area. I want to stop in and see you for a little while. How you doing? And then, the person, no, you don't do that. You roll straight through the goddamn town and the state. Act like you ain't got no relatives who live in that area. And just keep going. You just keep going. Don't even take time to do none of that. Then you have certain family members that, because they mad or don't get along with the family or don't want to be around the family and all that, they isolate themselves for 5 and 7 and 10 years or more because they don't want to be bothered with nobody. They got that little stank ass attitude. The family members will do all this negative stuff to a person or to people in the family. Or maybe even to a friend. They'll do all this stuff. But as soon as somebody die, have their ass come. Make it make sense to me. Have their ass come. They the first one goddamn there. And they done neglected this person or neglected the family the whole time. But then had they come waltzing up in there with their new dress on and them rundown ass heels on, and then the man come in there with that old ass dusty tuxedo that he wear at everybody's funeral and come waltzing up in there, be the first one there and the first one who always neglecting everybody. But want to be at the funeral. See, I just gave y'all the meaning of what a funeral is for. It's to show your love, your respect, and your care for that person. So if you ain't showing that while they are living, why in the hell is you going to their funeral? Because it shows that you don't really care about them. Because if you did, you would be in contact with them, you would see them, you would have enjoyed them while they was here. But see, you come to the funeral because you know the whole family gonna be there, and so that's everybody's chance to make this a family reunion. No, this ain't no family reunion. This is death. Don't come over here trying to make this no family reunion. This ain't no family reunion. This is for loved ones showing love for the person we love. And if you haven't shown all that, why is you here? That's what I want to know. Why is your ass here? if you didn't show any of that while they was living and able to enjoy you? Can't nobody enjoy you when they already passed on. They need you before that. The family needs you before that. Your friends need you before that. If that's what you say you are. But from the looks of it, if you ain't contacted them in 5 and 7 and 10 years or more, if you ain't contacting them, that ain't no love. If you ain't talked to them in that long, that ain't no love. If you ain't checked on them in that long, that ain't love. That's not love, that's not care, and that's not respect. So, why wait till they gone? Because you still can't love them. You just want to be there to see what's going on and see who all there that you ain't seen this person. Oh, I ain't seen such and such so long. I can't wait to see them. Now, you passed up all the family reunions that we had. You passed up all the family gatherings that we had. How in the hell you can't wait to see them now? Hell, they gone. You kill me with all that right there. I had to read some people that is like that. I had to read they ass on that. Because that don't make no sense. That is actually disrespectful to the rules. It really is. So, why wait? Why? I want to ask that question. Why did you wait 5, 7, 10 years or more to see this person? Why did you wait? Because it's really too late. And you waited 5 and 7 and 10 years or more just to see this person deceased? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm trying to get to understanding. Because see, like I told y'all from the beginning, it's just something I just can't never understand. And I ain't cool with it. So I'm asking, for somebody that can tell me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hear about, well, you can't make it, or you live way over here on this side of the earth, or you live way over here on this side of the world, or I just got so much tied up and I got this, I got that. Okay, but you're here at the funeral, and none of that stopped you. So, I'm going to tell you what happened. See, when the person passed on, you went to your job, and you said, or if you have one, and you went to your job, and you said, hey, you told your boss, hey, my such and such passed, so I need this time off for the funeral. And then they say, oh, okay, whatever, okay. Now, you book all your plans to get to the funeral. Then you go in the closet and you pick out you some clothes for the funeral. Then you arrive for the funeral. And everything I just said, you could do the same exact thing for a once-a-year family reunion. You can go to your boss and say, hey, we having a family reunion or whatever. I need this day off. Then you can go in your closet. You can find some clothes. And you can do the same thing to show love to your family or whoever, your friend or whoever that you passed away. The same effort that you took to make it to the funeral, take that same energy and put it into a family gathering and a family reunion. You know how many people be at the family reunion and gathering and stuff then? A whole lot of them. Probably run out of food to so many doggone people. But what I'm saying is, that's what I'm talking about, how, who changed the funerals into family reunions only. Meaning you don't come around the family until it's a funeral. You don't see your entire family until it's a funeral. You don't sit and talk and, have a good time and eat and have a couple of drinks or drink some soda or whatever. Your kids meeting your other relative kids and everybody is getting along. You don't do that until a funeral. See, a lot of us got all this twisted and messed it up. And like we said, that's what the cafe of knowledge is all about. We got to shake and twist this and say, no, y'all, now let's twist this back the way it's supposed to go. You don't make no family reunion for a funeral. You don't make no funeral for a family reunion. You got it twisted up, you got it messed up, you got it all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the way it's supposed to go. I just don't understand it. Didn't show that family member any type of love while they was living. But then, here your ass come. And I'm going to tell you, some of us probably would have been cussed out by now by our deceased family members or friends. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a whole lot of us probably would have been cussed out by now at a funeral by our deceased relative if they could do it. Because it's a lot of them that probably wanted to say, Johnny, I ain't seen you in 15 years. What is you doing here? Your ass supposed to came to the family reunion 9 years ago. You ain't came yet. What's wrong with you, Johnny? I've been wanting to ask your ass that. What's wrong with you? See, a lot of us would have been cussed out by now by our deceased loved ones. Because your ass waiting too goddamn long to see somebody, visit somebody, come around the family, be around the family, and have a good time around the family. You got your ass up on your shoulders, and you want to act like you the hot and mighty, and you want to act like you the king or the queen or whatever you want to act like, and you neglect yourself from the family, but then you want to run your ass to the goddamn funeral. Why? Because you've been disrespectful all this time. That's so disrespectful to do that. And think about it like this. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or even if you have a best friend or something like that, and you say you really genuinely love that person. You genuinely say you love, if you have a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, or whatever, a best friend or whatever, you generally really have love for those people. Would you go 5 and 10 years without seeing them? Your boyfriend or the girlfriend. You say that's your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but you ain't seen them in 7 years. Is that really your boyfriend or girlfriend if you ain't seen them in 7 years? Or you married and you got a wife, but you ain't seen them in 7 or 8 years? Is that really your wife or that your husband? And you ain't seen them in 7 years, and they ain't called you in 7 years, and they ain't talked to you in 7 years. You still gonna be running around talking about, that's my husband, or that's my wife, or that's my girlfriend, or that's my boyfriend, or that's my best friend, if you haven't seen them in 5 or 7 years. And they ain't called you in 5 and 7 years. You still gonna be running around saying that's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your best friend. You still gonna be running around there saying that? Hell no. You ain't. You ain't. You ain't gonna be running around there saying that. You know why? Because you're going to be running around there if you're married to the nearest divorce lawyer, because you know something ain't right if you're married. And if you got a boyfriend or girlfriend, you're going to dump he or she because they ain't called you in 7 years, ain't talked to you in 7 years, ain't had sex with you in 7 years. You ain't seen them at all in 7 years. So you going to call it quits. Without even, you ain't got to tell them that you call them quits because they ain't standing you no way. The same way for a best friend. They say you're your best friend. But you ain't called, talk to them. They ain't called, talk to you in 7 and 10 or more years, 5 years, and all that. But that's your best friend. And you might as well chop that. That ain't your best friend no more. So it's the same way with a family. You say you my cousin. You say you my uncle. You say you my auntie. But I ain't seen you in 7, 10 or more years. Where the love at? If you say you love me, where the love at? It's the same way. So hell, I just quit calling you my uncle and my aunt because, or my cousin, because I ain't seen you. Evidently, you don't give a damn about me. So, I might as well move on. But then, if I pass away, and go on. Now you want to come to my funeral. You keep your ass at home. You ain't got to worry about coming. Shit, you ain't got to worry about coming. Hell, you ain't seen me in all this time. You ain't even got to worry about coming to see me. I'm going to tell you like that. You don't even have to worry about it because it don't make sense. I ain't going to inconvenience you with my death when you couldn't even be inconvenienced when I was living. You act like I was an inconvenience when I was here. So, don't even inconvenience yourself by showing up at my funeral. So, y'all got to get this thing here together because a lot of people done lost meaning of what a funeral is supposed to be and what a reunion and a family reunion is supposed to be and a family gathering is supposed to be. A funeral is based on love, just like a reunion is. You know? It's all based on love. So, if you was that person that always got invitations to family gatherings and family and all that, and then you never show up, you take the invitations and toss them in the trash some damn well. Spill some tea on your goddamn ass. Because when you get the invitations, you throw them away or set them to the side. I ain't going. I don't want to go. Nah, I ain't going to that. And then 5 years passed, 7 years passed. You still getting these invitations, but you still don't want to show up. But then you come running your ragged ass to a goddamn funeral. That's disrespectful and irrelevant. Come running your dust ass down there to a doggone funeral and you ain't seen about this person at all. And the rest of your family. So, that's why the subscriber requested Ben Clemenson, who changed the funerals to reunions only. And that's a good question because I'm going to tell you, I don't know either. But I tell you what, we all need to stop it for everybody around the world. We need to stop that because that's not how it go. And I'm going to tell you right now, why wait for my funeral to come see me? And I'm going to tell all my subscribers, see, I'm the type of family member of my family that I do send out invitations once a year to events. Okay? Because I stay, where they have a lot of Mardi Gras. They got a lot of stuff going on around here. And my city, they enjoys themselves year round. I'm in a tourist city. Where a lot of tourists comes in and see, and they love being around this area. So I am a family member. See, I ain't telling my subscribers and my viewers something that I don't do. I do this. I I do send out invitations once a year to everybody, mama side and daddy side. I send them invitations out to everybody. Now it's up to people to show up who want to show up, and people who don't want to show up, they ain't got to show up. But I do send them out once a year because I'm a connected type person where I love being around my family on both sides, mama side, daddy side. I love that. You see? So I do send out invitations. But see, I'm going to tell you right now, don't wait. Why wait till I die before you come and see me? Hell, I want to have a hell of a party while I'm here. I want to have a hell of a get-togethers while I'm here. I want to have hell of a reunions while I'm here. That's why I send invitations out every year to everybody across that's in my family everywhere. I send invitations out because, hell, I want to enjoy life while I'm here. And I tell you, I want to have a hell of a party. I want to have hell of a reunions. I want to have hell of a get-together. I love that. I want to do all that while I'm here. Don't go wait till after I'm gone then try to come and have a party and all that stuff over me. Now, I asked your ass to come every year. And I'm telling y'all, I don't miss a year with my invitations. And that's why I'm telling my viewers and my subscribers, do that with your family. Send out some invitations and everything to people. Have something. A gathering. Plan it. And if you can't if everybody seems like they don't want to plan it, plan something anyway and get everybody address and send it out and tell them to come on. That's how you do that. But I want to have all that while I'm still here. I want to be able to reminisce with my family. Hey, you remember when we was little? Hey, you remember when we did this? Hey, you remember when we was in school and we did that? Hey, can you remember what grandmama did here? Or do you remember what granddaddy said here? Or do you remember how they used to act? I want to reminisce with y'all. Don't wait till I'm dead and then come to my funeral and start reminiscing and having a good time and all that stuff, and I can't be involved in it. And especially your ass ain't came to shit I done told you to come to. Or shit I done asked you to come to. You done ignored all my invitations. Don't come running around my funeral with all that fake break ass shit. That's just how I am. And everybody who know me know this is how I am. Don't come fake breaking around my funeral. Because see, I'm the type that if you ain't seen me in 5 and 7 and 10 or more years, and I extend my hand to you every year and ask you to come to something, and you don't show up in 5 and 7 and 10 years, don't be coming to my damn funeral, goddamn taking up no seats and shit. Because save my seats for somebody who rocks with me. See, there is some people that they do call and check on me. It's a lot of family members call, check on me. I call, check on them. We talk. We get together. We do that. We do all that. But if you the one that every time I reach my hand out for 5 and 7 and 10 years, and you just chop my hand out and don't want to be bothered with nothing that I invite you to, don't bring your ass to my damn funeral talking about you care, or you love me. Keep your ass at home. Don't come. I don't want you there. That's how it go. Because, first of all, you don't love me like you said you love me. You don't care like you said you care. And you have no respect for me like you say you do. Because if you did, you would have showed all that while I have this breath in my body. And you didn't do that. So don't come running your ass, taking up no seats and shit at my funeral. Because I'm going to have somebody run your ass out now. That's just how that go. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you have neglected me as much as I've tried to reach out and contact you and want you to come to this, because see, if I give you an invitation, or if anybody give y'all an invitation, that means they want you to come. And I ain't talking about all these short ass notices. I'm talking about like they're giving you notice, and you know about 7 and 8, 9 months ahead of time. Prepare yourself to go. Don't be just neglecting nobody, or don't answer the invitation. You just don't say nothing. You don't even say you're coming or you ain't coming. Ain't none of that. But you ain't find a way to make it to the funeral. You can throw that invitation in the trash can. You throw every goddamn thing else in the trash can. You won't throw the funeral one in the trash can. Now, you want to fly your ass to the damn funeral and take up space when you couldn't show that love while that person was breathing. Boy, there's some confused folks around here in this world, and that's what this show is all about. I'm trying to show you the love that y'all need to have for your family members and your friends, if you say that's what they are. Take a first step and show more love. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you come to my doggone funeral and I ain't seen you, I told you don't come. Anyway, if I ain't seen you in 5 and 7 and 10 years or more, and I'm sitting up here and I done sent you so many invitations, because I do, y'all. I have things every year, once a year. And I'm talking about I have a powwow, and it be nice too. It be nice for the whole entire family. But if you ain't seen me in 5 and 10 and more years, don't come taking up no damn seats now. I'm trying to tell you now, because my folks gonna run your ass out of there. And I'm talking, when I say about my folks, people who rock with me. People who really do love me. Family who really do love me. Because you come to my funeral, I'm going to have it to where that I'm going to have my family know who I ain't seen in that 5 and 10 or more years. I'm going to have a list, because you ain't coming to my funeral eating up all my goddamn potato salad and all that. I'm on a funeral budget. And you ain't coming over there eating up all my damn shit. And you ain't seen me. When I was cooking the food, when I was living, you ain't want to come. So don't come over there eating up my food when I'm dead. That's how that go. And I'm telling you, I'm going to have it just like that. And I'm even have, even my grandkids going to be on notice. I'm going to have my grandkids, and you sitting around my damn table trying to eat some chicken wing, potato salad, steak, and baked potatoes and all that. After my funeral, I'm going to have one of my grandkids, and see, I know just the one to get, because I got one that'll let you know straight off the top. And they going to tap your ass on the shoulder, and you going to be looking around, huh? And then they going to be like, who is you? Oh, well, I'm your mama cousin on her daddy's side, or no, on her mama's side, or on whatever side. Oh, so then that means you my cousin too then, right? Then that person say, yeah, baby, I sure am. And then my grandkid gonna say, well, how come I ain't never seen you before? I ain't never seen you. You say you my mama cousin, my grandmama cousin. I ain't never seen you before. Yeah, baby, I sure am. And now my grandchild is 12 and 13 years old. So if they ain't never seen your ass, that been 13 years. You couldn't have been around me. So why in the hell is you here eating my damn potato salad? Because you really don't love me. And soon as my kids say, hey, I ain't never seen you before. But anyway, my grandmama told me to tell you to watch this. And I'm going to have them put this same video up there, and this video, and I'm going to have them click on, because now y'all know these kids know how to work these electronics and these tablets and these cell phones. They know how to work them kind of better than we do. I'm going to have, they know how to, our kids know how to work these cell phones and tablets better than we do, the grown people do. And I'm going to have them tell them, say, hey, okay, well, I ain't never seen you before. But anyway, my grandmama told me to show you this. And I'm going to have them hit this video that I'm talking to y'all right here today and tell them, if you ain't seen me, that's what the video will start off saying. If you ain't seen me in 5, 7, or 10 or more years, you didn't love me any damn way. Many invitations I done sent you, and you ain't came to nothing, but you gonna run your ass to my funeral? Get your ass out my goddamn kitchen with that fork, plate, my potato salad, put it down, my ham, all that shit. Say, put it down, go home. I'm on a funeral budget. Save that plate for somebody who rocks with me, or who really care for me, or who really love me. Get your ass out of my house. That's what my video gonna say. And I'm gonna have my kids running around with that same guy, with this same damn video, and they're gonna be tapping niggas on the back or people on the back, and they're gonna be saying, who is you? And then because they gonna say who is you because they ain't never seen you before. So they trying to figure out who you are. Now, if you're a co-worker of mine or something like that, then they going to understand that. But I'm going to have all this on the list. I'm going to have me a fake break list at my funeral. A fake break list. People who were faking that they love me and trying breaking my heart at the same time. Fake break. Every time I send you something, yeah, I'm thinking you love me, but then your actions show you don't. So I'm going to have me a fake break list. And there's going to be some people's names on there. So I'm going to save you some time. Because if you ain't never, if you done waited 5, 10, and more years to see me, ain't no sense in you slipping on them run down ass heels and that ugly ass dress coming to see me. Or that old ass tuxedo with dust on it that you wear at everybody else's funeral. Don't come, I'm going to save you the trip, the time, and the money and everything. Don't come. Now, yeah, I'm going to have an empty ass funeral. People going to see this. I'm going to have an empty ass funeral. But that's okay. That's okay. Because the thing is, I'd rather for my funeral to be empty than to have a whole bunch of fake break folks around me. That's just the way it go. But that's okay, because I know some of my subscribers, see, y'all all love, y'all love the Cafe of Knowledge. We love y'all. See, we all like family. So, hell, if don't nobody else show up, if y'all in the area or something like that and y'all have some little sympathy, then y'all come and see me at my funeral. But, you know, I just don't went off to it. A whole lot. My funeral might be empty like a mud now. But I don't care. I had to spill that hot tea on people's asses, because that's how it goes. Stop changing the funeral and making it into a reunion. That's not how it goes. You're not supposed to wait until a damn funeral before you see your damn family. That's not the way it goes. Now, if people get mad because I'm telling you the truth, see, they do say the truth hurts. They do say that the truth hurts. So if people getting mad because I'm saying this, then so be it. Don't get mad. Change your ways. Don't get mad at this video. Oh, I don't like her. I don't like her because she always trying to tell somebody something. I don't like her show. I don't even like looking at her. Click off. I don't want to see that. See, when they get mad, that's because that's probably the one I spilled that hot ass tea on. But I don't want you to get mad. I want you to just change yourself. That's what we always say. This show is about. To bring change. To bring love. To bring care. We also, on Wednesdays, I send out inventory videos and I help people get jobs, better themselves. I help people learn a new career, better themselves. So, we show love. But now, I'm also going to shoot it to you real. And I'm going to give it to you real. Because you need to start celebrating the time people have on this earth. Your family members, y'all need everybody. Celebrate people while they living. Have something while they living. Don't be letting y'all uncles and aunts and mothers and fathers, they getting old and they might be in wheelchairs and stuff like that. And you ain't taking them to family events. They want to do things like that too. Our elderly want to do stuff like that. Your mothers want to do stuff like that. You should want to do stuff like that. Everybody, your grandkids or your kids, your own kids that's in high school or preschool, kindergarten, they want to be around other family members, other little cousins and other little family members around. They love that type of stuff. I'm just trying to show you how to bring love. And coming around your family because of death only, like that is the only time y'all decide y'all want to get together is when somebody die. That's disrespectful to the living and to the deceased. That's disrespectful. Enjoy me while I'm here. And y'all need to enjoy people while they are here. Don't wait till they dead. Don't wait till something happens. And then want to run your ass over there and see them. It really don't matter. Because if you come to mine, my funeral, after I'm gone and I ain't seen you in 5 and 10 or more years, it don't matter that you showed up because I ain't seen you anyway. So if you didn't want to see me then, don't come see me now when I'm laying deceased. Don't do it now. I need you to show that love while we are here. And then when I go, you come and show me more love. Now I appreciate that. But I ain't going to appreciate that shit about you being disappeared on me now. And then you come, you're going to get ran out of there. I'm telling you now, come and have me a list for your ass. And you got to go. Because you can't eat up my funeral budget. I ain't going to let you do it. That's only for the people who really did love me. And seen about me. And enjoyed me while I was here. So, y'all going to have to get that together. Because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Stop waiting until a wedding or a funeral to spend time with your family. Or for the family all to get together. Only time a family, the entire family, the only time the entire family get together is when it's a wedding or a funeral. Y'all got it messed up. Y'all got it messed up. That's not how that go. That's not how that go. So y'all need to start doing something. But stop making funerals into a family reunion. It's packed wall to wall at a funeral. And then when it comes time for the family to get together, it's 5 or 12 people. That's not how that goes. Change that. And if you the one that I'm spilling tea on that do this type of stuff, you need to change yourself. And it's nothing wrong with changing and showing a little bit more love. Because if you can run your ass to a funeral, you could have ran your ass to a family gathering or a reunion. That's just point blank. On period. That's just it. So celebrate your family while they are here, y'all. Just imagine, y'all ever went, when you do go to a wedding or you do go to a funeral, Haven't y'all noticed how well everybody is enjoying themselves? Like if you just sit back and you look at everybody who's at the wedding and everybody who at the funeral, if you just sit back, you will see that the family really are enjoying themselves. They all laughing and they talking and they reminiscing and they grabbing plates and they're eating and they grabbing something to drink and they drinking and some of them are outside and some of them are, inside, and you have this little section of people talking and laughing and holding each other and all that at a wedding and a funeral. So you can see that the family really do miss each other because they hadn't seen each other in so long. And you can sometimes, I ain't going to say all weddings and all funerals, but sometimes you can see the love when you go to a wedding and when you go to a funeral. Sometimes you really can see the love that the family have for each other. They hadn't seen each other in so long, and everybody is talking and hugging and talking and everything. You can see that a family really do care for each other. So why not do that at least once a year? That's all. You don't wait until somebody pass away and leave us. Don't wait to that point. Do that more often. Because it's a lot of family that say they don't get along and they don't this, they don't do that. But when a funeral comes, you can still see the love. So that's what we all need to do, is show love and celebrate each other while we still here. Don't wait for no wedding and no funeral. If you can show that much love at a funeral, you can show that much love at a family gathering or a family reunion. That's all I got to say about that. So y'all need to make that happen and make it happen. So stop substituting funerals for a reunion. Stop it. Stop substituting funerals for a reunion. That's not how that go. That's not how that go. Show love to each other while we are here. And then continue to show that love when they're not here or when they pass on. So do that. So you really stop substituting funerals for reunions. That is so disrespectful. So disrespectful, unmannerly, and irrelevant. Stop doing it. It don't make sense. Stop waiting until somebody is deceased before everybody, the whole entire family, show love. Show love to each and every family member while they are still living, have breath in their body, and would love to enjoy you. Do not wait until they are deceased. It's disrespectful, y'all. It's disrespectful. So that's all I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Make your New Year revolution. I don't care if you see this in January. I don't care if you see this in July. I don't care. Make a resolution that you will get with your family at least once a year. Somebody in your family. You're going to get together as a family at least once a year. Make that y'all New Year revolution. Always talking about my New Year revolution. I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Make your New Year's revolution love. Showing family love. Make that your New Year resolution. You want to make one? Make that. And if you got one already, add that one in. show love to your family. Once a year, y'all all get together and enjoy each other. Make that y'all New Year resolution. Do that. Then you talking about something. So that's all I got to say about that. Celebrate your family while everyone is still living. That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to stop y'all from y'all goals and success. See y'all next week, y'all. Bye-bye. And stop substituting funerals for reunions. Disrespectful. Stop that stuff, y'all.